Grandma left an inheritance for her grandchildren 15 years ago, and you are not going to believe what happened when Chelsea finally asked for it. So this inheritance is tied to the sale of Grandma's house, a house that has been completely vacant for 15 years. And Chelsea's daughter is about to start college and she needs the money, so she finally pressed her mom to sell it. And her mom, she's basically ghosted her and her kids. So let me give you a little backstory. Chelsea describes her mom as someone who's always been a little emotionally reactive. She doesn't like to be corrected. And when things get tense, she tends to pout, get mad, and shut down. But there's another side to Chelsea's mom that's also been incredibly involved. She's a super grandma and really close to Chelsea's kids. So this was always a close family with an undertow of emotional reactivity when things get hard. Now fast forward to this year and Chelsea's daughter is graduating and she's starting college. Chelsea has been counting on that inheritance to help cover it. So she gently brought it up to her mom, and that did not go well. So then she suggested, okay, maybe we should go to therapy. Maybe the therapist can help you process your grief, losing your mom, and then also help you with your attachment to this vacant house. And her mom's response, how dare you? And then she disappeared. Now these kids who adore grandma are asking, where did she go? Chelsea ended her letter by saying, I feel like I lost my mom over an empty house, and I genuinely do not understand what has happened. All right, the only thing I can picture right now is a 3-year-old lost in a busy department store, and she is scared, crying, and clutching her stuffed teddy bear for dear life because that's the only thing that makes her feel like she's still close to her mom. And then a security guard sees her, walks over, tries to take the bear so that he can hold on to her hand and take her to the front desk to help. But this 3-year-old doesn't understand. All she knows is that someone is trying to take the only thing that is keeping her together. And so she screams bloody murder. That's what I think Chelsea's mom might be doing right now. I'm actually working on a podcast episode talking about 4 types of unhealthy mother-in-laws, and they're all stuck emotionally, like in their emotional brain at different developmental stages. Volcano Vicky is stuck between the ages of 3 and 5, and her emotions completely run the show. Basically, whatever I feel is reality. So if I feel like you're threatening me, you in fact are threatening me. And why are some adults like this? It's because their emotional development got interrupted. But here's why I'm bringing up Volcano Vicky. I want you to think about, how would a 3-year-old understand loss and grief? She wouldn't. Like, she would have no clue. Like, when someone is gone, it's terrifying, it's confusing, but they have no words. They just have really big feelings. Grief at that age doesn't look like, oh, I'm really sad and I'm kind of moving towards acceptance. No, it looks like clinging and raging if someone tries to take away the one thing you're clinging to. That house, that vacant property might be the thing Chelsea's mom is still clinging to because it's the last place her mother still existed. And honestly, it might be the only thing standing between her and having to fully face the fact that her mom is gone and that now she's the oldest generation and then there's nobody else above her. For someone potentially operating at a very young emotional age, that realization is terrifying. Probably so terrifying you can't even articulate it. So when Chelsea walked in completely logical and reasonable and just made this request, I wonder if her mom's nervous system felt something completely different. Like maybe it heard, it's time to finally let your mom go, no more hiding. And if that's the case, she did what a scared child would do. She went and hid under the bed. Like her pulling away, saying, how dare you, and then creating distance from the grandkids really looks like a person that is emotionally overwhelmed and just using the only kind of exit that she knows. Like distance right now is her boundary that is helping her still feel safe. And I want to make sure, Chelsea, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. Like all you were doing was asking for the gift that was left to your daughter. That's what your grandma wanted. Your grandma wanted to support your children. Now college is here. You needed the money. You gently asked, you offered for therapy. So I'm not saying you're just this terrible person for prompting your mom or asking like, can we move on this a little bit? Because we do need the money. I'm not saying that, but here's what's really hard about loving someone when logic doesn't land the way it should. Facts often feel like attacks. And if any of this is like, oh my gosh, yeah, this kind of sounds like her, or if you're watching it and you're like, this sounds like my loved one, Please know they are not aware of any of this. So what does Chelsea do now? Well, it sounds like she wants her mom back. So what I would do if I had this interaction with my mom, knowing what I know about emotional immaturity and what might be happening inside her, is I would write her a letter knowing that even though I didn't try to do anything wrong, I am the only adult in the room. So I am the person that's going to have to do this. And this is what I would say. Mom, I owe you an enormous apology. Like, I got so focused on helping my daughter get to college that I completely stopped thinking about what that house probably means to you. I came at you with my timeline and my logic, and I didn't stop once to ask how you were doing or what it might feel like to you to even think about letting something go that is still so connected to grandma. That was not fair, and I overstepped, and I'm truly sorry. I will not bring up that house again. This is your decision, and it's on your timeline. I love you. I miss you. The kids miss you. Whenever you're ready, we're here. It's nice, it's simple, and I'm just opening the door back open for my mom. Thank you for reaching out. Please keep us posted.